What if, while the world sleeps, your mind could rise, learning the wisdom that turns every struggle into strength? Every night, when the city lights faded and silence took over, a young man named Adrian would place a small notebook beside his bed, ready to receive the lessons that only darkness can teach. As he closed his eyes, he stepped into a peaceful world guided by the great Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who appeared not as statues or old philosophers, but as clear voices in his thoughts. Marcus would remind him first, "You survived the day. That alone makes you strong. But reflect, what did you allow to disturb your peace?" And Adrian realized that nothing has power over the mind unless he gives it permission. Then Seneca whispered, "Remember how little is needed for a good life. Gratitude is the key to ending your suffering." Suddenly, all the worries about money, approval, and fear of the future shrank until they felt as light as dust. Epictetus then stepped forward. "You control only your actions, not the world. Focus on what is yours to command." In the dream, Adrian saw his fear transform into calm focus. Time passed and the night deepened, and Marcus taught him the power of impermanence, how every moment, whether joyful or painful, would eventually fade, so clinging only brought misery. Seneca showed him how preparing for hardship made hardship smaller, and how imagining worst outcomes calmly made the real world less frightening. Epictetus warned him not to judge himself through the eyes of others, because true freedom starts when praise and insult become equal in weight. Then the three voices together taught him the greatest lesson. Happiness is not from what he owned, but from who he became. In this silent classroom of the night, Adrian learned to breathe with intention, to wake with purpose, and to sleep without regret. And as dawn slowly painted the sky, he opened his eyes, not as the same person who had fallen asleep, but as someone stronger, wiser, and more unshakable than yesterday. Each night became another chapter, another chance to sharpen his mind while his body rested. He realized something powerful. While others escaped life in sleep, he was rising through it. This was the magic of Stoic Night lessons: to elevate your life even when the world is still, to build a mind that remains calm in chaos, and to become unstoppable, one peaceful night at a time.